Hello, thank you for joining me. I'm so glad that you're here on I Am Maggie. And what we are doing is we are doing a slow crawl through the magic of everyday life with Maria Szepes. And currently we are on chapter 18, developing self-confidence. And we will be wrapping this chapter up, I believe, in this video. So, wow, we are moving through this book. And I'm praying that it is helping you. It's giving you some pearls, some tools to help you or to help others. When you do the work, it's going to work on you. So just keep swimming. When you do get a chance, I do appreciate it if you would hit like and subscribe and leave your positive comments. Maybe how this work has been helping you, or even funny stories or moments that may have encouraged you forward. Okay, so we're going to get on with it. So chapter 18, developing self-confidence. So here we go. In healing our, so last she was talking about when we complete things to tasks. We don't leave things half-assed done. We raise our internal energies to higher power, and it prepares us for further successful accomplishments and even greater assignments. So many of us, we are on a trajectory up, and we're moving on up. Because we are being our best, we are doing the work that we need to do to expose the shadow, bring it into the light, take our light, magnify it, and help ourselves and help everyone. You know, we are looking forward to those greater accomplishments, those greater assignments, and our dreams and goals that we are working towards that actually benefit all of humanity. So, in our healing, injured, bleeding self-confidence, it is most important, therefore, to never leave half done any kind of work or small tasks, because these are all open wounds through which our creative energies flow away from us. Okay, so this is really powerful. It's bringing an image to my mind, but she's saying, in healing our injured, bleeding self-confidence, okay, so we all have these issues sometimes. It is most important, therefore, to never leave half done any kind of work or small task, because these are all open wounds through which creative energies flow away from us. So try to imagine that a doctor or a nurse, a PA or somebody comes in and does a procedure, maybe opens a wound, or is in the, open heart, whatever you want to, pulmonary embolism, whatever. They're going in and they open you up, but they don't close you. Or another example, when you think of hoarders, they are collecting and bringing all these things, but they never ever are able to complete. And this is, no criticisms towards anybody in anywhere on the spectrum. You know this already. But a lot of times with hoarding, there's just really deeper pain. And in their environment, they're just not able to complete a task. And in fact, they're filling their space to feel safe. So just those kind of two things. You wouldn't have a doctor or a nurse open you up in surgery and not close you up. Or somebody poke you for blood and then never, take the needle out and put pressure. Or, if you're not, following up with your tasks around the house, it becomes decrepit or messy, right? So, okay, but when we do finish things, that increases our confidence. Very simple thing, very simple tasks. Sometimes the most simplest things can be the hardest. So anyway, here we go. We are not talking about forcing things continuously into completion, but about carrying what we have started undauntedly to the end despite every obstacle. So did you get that? This is not about forcing things continuously to completion. So she's kind of like preparing us for when we are kind of like OCD and we're just like, I have to, when that's not healthy. So you can have somebody who does no tasks and you have somebody who overtasks. Once again, always the spectrum. You do what works for you. You take what pearls work. But anyway, she's saying, but anything that we carry out, what we have started, undauntedly to the end, despite every obstacle. There are times in our life that we will be called to do difficult things. An example is like in Hawaii right now, we are having issues with our main aquifer being poisoned. And it is a process to get the information that we need to help people, to help the state of Hawaii, and to help the entity poisoning the water. So it is a process, and sometimes you just need to be persistent with all spectrums and carry it out whether you want to or not to the end. Lots of obstacles there, but we never give up. So let us take care of the painful, recriminating black log towering behind us. So you all know what that is. What is your checklist that you need to get done? Systematically, take every problem we have postponed one by one, whether it is a physical or mental task revolving around our relationship with someone or a reckoning with our own conscience. And you guys know those things, they nag at you. Do the dishes, pick up XYZ paperwork, pay this bill, or contact the person who you need to pay, etc. Those things nagging in the back. Systematically take every problem we have postponed one by one, whether it is a physical or mental task, resolving our relationship with someone or reckoning with our conscience. Let's take up the strand and begin to unwind the tangled web of our affairs. In and of itself, this taking momentum for action is already leading us to an overabundance of power, calm, and equilibrium. So you get that? When you start completing your task, you start to take each item one by one. You are not only increasing your self-confidence, but you are increasing your power, your calm, your center, because you are centered. You're not having all this stuff all over, and your equilibrium. So we're regulated. Very powerful. I don't know if you can feel that. It's like Maria Szepes is just so amazing. She keeps coming into these readings, and you can just feel her heart that she wanted to help people, and not only that she wanted to help people, she did help people. She released them from a lot of bondage and these hell realms that were locked in their minds and their hearts, and she did it from a pure heart, from a pure place. So please, if you are listening to these readings, know that you are on your way to a place of self-confidence, power, calm, equilibrium, and all the other things. Do not give up. Keep coming. Don't recoil even if the task seems frightening and daunting. Think of Lao Tzu's admonition that the journey of 10,000 miles begins under our feet. Oh, that's one of the things I say all the time. The journey of 1,000 miles, but Lao Tzu, ooh, I love it. Lao Tzu said the journey of 10,000 miles begins under our feet. So guys, we are stepping in this community. We are moving. We are action takers. One thing I wanted to say too, like in reality transurfing with Renee Garcia, or you study with Brian Scott, or you look up Bandine Zealand, there is that 30 days of anomalous action where you do not allow yourself to slink back into snail mode. You take action every single day. If you take on that challenge, you will be in another place in 30 days. That is a promise. Like, if you hold yourself to that, you will be amazing who you become in 30 days. You need to do it from a pure place, from a pure heart, with the expectations of good things. But if you do it, you will see the change. So let's get to stepping. So it is the memory of a series of failures that has made us timid. That's right. If you get hit a couple times in life, especially if you do not have a good support system, or you don't have a good support system within, like this thing is programmed to like crap in, crap out, right? You're going to have a difficult time, but never ever give up. You can reprogram your mind. Your heart can learn to love again. You can change. This book, this reading, this is why I'm doing this. Even if, like, literally, you don't need to do everything in this book. If you picked one thing in this book and you executed that for the rest of your life, it would change your whole life. You just need one tool. But if you are ambitious, like I am ambitious, I'm not taking one thing. I'm going to pick up every single tool that I can, and I'm going to execute. Now, you don't want to be having clutter crap in your mind and all around you trying to do too many tools. But I will narrow down to the tools that are speaking to me, and I will do them until they are a part of my being. And I encourage you to the same. If you're listening to this, you are on your way to your upgrade. So it's in the memory of a series of failures that makes us timid. Don't be discouraged. Keep going. Let's make the series a test now for ourselves in order to win back our credibility before the inner judge. The inner judge. Through every successful examination of this nature, mysterious regeneration processes begin within us. Through every successful examination of this nature, so going into the inner judge, mysterious regeneration processes begin within us. Dangerous wounds heal. Did you get that? Dangerous wounds heal. Woo! Leaks are plugged up. In the confined heat-proof vessels of our psyche, the magical current begins to accumulate and take effect. The veins of our paralyzed, seemingly dead organs fill with magical, living, suggestive power. And this power creates destiny through our self-confidence, revitalizing by the task we have completed and backed by our higher abilities. And as my grandson would say, transform. Honestly, those words are so powerful. I'm going to read them to you again because they are just speaking to me. Through every successful examination of this nature, mysterious regenerative process begin within us. Dangerous wounds heal. Leaks are plugged up. In the confined heat-proof vessels of our psyche, the magical current begins to accumulate and take effect. The veins of our paralyzed, seemingly dead organs fill with a magical, living, suggestive power. And this power creates new destiny through our self-confidence, revitalized by the task we have completed and backed by our higher abilities. You go get 'em, gang. We are amazing. Your self-confidence is going to build and build. Just take these simple tricks, and I'm telling you, these tools, these pearls, and watch your life transform. So I hope you are seeing you're the magic of everyday life. Magic of everyday life is you. It's within you, and it is pushed all out around you. Everything is magic. So when you do get a chance, please hit subscribe and like and leave your positive comments. I look so forward to hearing from you, how this may have touched you, some way that it's helping me, helping you, helping me, ways that it may be goals that you are achieving, or what are you doing, like what's going on with you, any way that this might be helping you, or just feedback. I just love to hear from you, and I'm so grateful for you. Without you, there is no me. So we are one. So you know what comes next. Peace in, peace